Hey there everyone, we are here trying to get the Weald to the Brigand Pounder, and then after that we're gonna obviously kill the Brigand Pounder, and then at next episode I believe will be maybe a dungeon or two, but we will be flowing into the Crimson Court then, where I will try to do that probably as quick as possible. I'm not exactly as set up as I want to be, but I do want to start it because for not the sake of entertainment, but I believe I can comfortably start it now, so I really want to do it. What I would prefer is probably actually get a couple of people to champion level status of Resolve 6. But that's probably not going to happen before then. I also have a couple level 1s and stuff, Resolve 1s, that I'd really want to get up, so I'm kind of in a weird spot where I should put on the ancestral map. I actually don't have a lot of trinkets on. Whoops. I was quickly going through the setup here, but that's okay. We can make this work. I have a pretty good party and sustainability, so I'm not too worried about it. So that's like that. Okay. But yeah, the Crimson Court's going to be starting soon. It'll be a good time. What I am going to be doing for that is, since I've played the game before, I kind of know mostly where things are going to be. Therefore, I'm going to pretty much power through most of the dungeon in a straight line. I'm not going to take a lot of detours, because to me taking a lot of detours means I'm going to take more Crimson Curse, and it's also going to take just a lot longer because the Crimson Court maps are huge if you don't know that. There's maps online, that's what I'm going to be using. If you want to know and see the whole thing, I would just recommend looking those up, because watching me play or watching someone else play will literally be hours, and you can save yourself a decent amount of time just by looking up the map and being like, oh, that's a lot. Not too much more to say other than that, other than it's a crap ton, and that's why I don't want to be doing all of it. I don't even know how fast you can finish. It'll probably take me maybe, really depends, because it makes you run around because you need to get keys and stuff. That opened up various doors, and opening us various doors, like from one side to the other side, just takes a while. And there may have been no corpse here, but at least there was some money and stuff. I'm actually going to change these two because she's more equipped, and I'm actually going to take that off for if it bleeds. There we go. Whoops. I got a double scout in here, interesting. I'm doing an objective which is sometimes quick and sometimes not a lot of money. It's a bold move in the sense I may not actually accomplish much doing this run, but it was the only one in the Weald, so pretty much I have to pick it. I wish it was something else. I wish it was like an explore or a short room, but here we are at a medium explore. Yeah, I'm not doing the shovel cure. Oh, I did buy a full, darn it. I just got done doing my other campaign, so I'm kind of used to just buying out full stacks of stuff, and that's a huge error. Should not have bought complete stacks of bandages and medicinal herbs. That was a mistake. I was just trying to get upset. I was trying to get set up quickly, and by doing so, I really overshot. I don't know. What am I doing today, guys? What am I doing? Nah, I'm good. Should not have done that. We'll get this back on track. Don't you worry. Just a little minor confusion right now. Definitely have to increase that torch. I'm not going to heal that stress, and the reason why I'm not going to heal that stress is because I really need to control up these two, because they're obviously damage dealers. The ghoul, dang it, we were hoping for a dodge. No stun, dang it. Okay, we didn't want to stun because we could at least use Inspiring Tune to remove the stress he just accumulated. However, that's a no can do right there. Yeah, that's a shame. We are going to try to stump the Slavering Ghoul though. We got, okay, so we have about maybe 3 chances depending on how the skills go. But we only needed one, which was good. And now we're just going to bleed him down. The only ability we hope he doesn't use is the Howl. We don't want to take Har. We will gladly take any other abilities such as Skull Toss again, Rend. Those two will be fine. Not preferable, but if we have to take two abilities, we'd rather those two. Because I'm trying to get out of... Ah, dang it. Come on. And they're all going to get it. Yeah, right there. It's not the worst because it's actually not max level, but once again, it's about 20-ish stress across the whole party collectively. Yeah, we just don't want to play that game. It's just not in the cards. But we are fortunate. We do have a fight coming up, which means we will have the capabilities of removing all that stress. So, not in the world, just annoying. Try to get a critical here. Nope. I could have killed him, probably reduce it. Well, no, he had way too much HP. Still don't need blood yet. Crimson Court gives you a lot of food in here. It's good to know. Sadly, my party's not too good at scouting, and that's not the party's fault. That's me not putting trinkets on fault, so I kind of have to just suck that one up for my my heir. But he's gonna live. Yeah. For fights with spiders, usually I try to do as much AoE as possible. They have such high move speed that I really like to try killing them all at once. Hitting one with one big attack like that's good, but especially with Harvest and Beast Bile, it was really good, and I could have actually gotten away with just one attack, but sadly this one resisted the Blight at 10%. Oh, that's because you got the Blight resist, that's right. I was about to say, that shouldn't be possible, but it is. Okay. Spiders are good, because they actually give a lot of money, and they're relatively an easy fight. You're about to see, yeah, like, that's 2,000 gold for a spider fight. That's... They're not hard to kill, so I will gladly take 4 spiders most times, because they really aren't that threatening. We'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. Yeah. My campfire skills were semi-lackluster there. But that's okay. 3 shovel curios, and I gotta go through all of them. You cannot be serious. I guess it's a good thing I bought a stack of shovels. Usually I only buy about 3 shovels for medium, and I used one on a grave because I didn't think I was going to need all 3, and here we are. I would have been digging with my hands. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Alright, middle rows are gone, back rows almost gone. I said we're going to kill the front. Now, I was kind of hoping this one didn't go first, and the reason for that is I can't remember if it can do spit or not in the front row, but if it would have been the front row, I think it would have had its weakest ability, and then it would have had to have used Bite, which I can't remember is stronger than spit or not. That's something I should check in the wiki. I kind of want portraits, but I'm not sure what I'd get rid of right now. I want the 4 food because depending on how far I gotta walk, I'm gonna get a lot of food checks. Well, I might get rid of it. I mean, how many food curios I've gotten has been rather crazy. Rather crazy. There we go. Now we got a new spot. Now we gotta use the other shovel. So for lucky, final curio will hopefully be around here. It might be at the very end, but I'm hoping to avoid another shovel curio, and we just kill it early right here. That'd be really preferable. I'm gonna increase the torch for a better scouting chance. Oh well. I love long hallways, always the best. So this is decent actually. I can use Harvest and Beast Bile and clip both until she shows up, so it's not the end of the world. So that's pretty good. Yeah, she's gonna take 7 damage. She's actually dead by next turn, so I call that a win. The Slavering Ghoul actually took both as well, which is really good. So that means I can probably kill him next turn as well, if with a good if it bleeds here, and max damage, and a bleed, and then maybe a nice stun. Nope. Okay. A stun would have been nice there. I don't even, like I said, I don't even need to use Harvest again. Good criticals, and this fight's done. Dead. That combo is actually pretty hard to do, a Slavering Ghoul and a Crone, but it went really well because of, I got pretty lucky with my party composition because they can really hammer rows 2 and 3 hard. Therefore, when you have a large-sized creature and a little Nasher behind them like this, it actually makes for quick work, and we've been really fortunate we can keep doing this pretty much over and over and over again. It's really allowed me to dump a lot of damage out in a, 7 dead, cool, in a short period of time, and now we just need to make sure we get this giant stunned. I'm not going to have the Hellion stun, because she really is one of my main damage dealers, and I can't have her losing damage and speed for maybe a stun, so we just need to put DOT on. Fortunately, it's just a Poison Spore. That's not the end of the world, especially when it doesn't go through. And once again, I'm going to try to keep my HP capped. I'm not going to try to give it a stun again. I just think at this point we should be working towards annihilating both rows through a Harvest, Beast Bile, yada yada. Unfortunately, I am getting very fortunate crits. I'm not gonna cherry coat that. Always like to be fortunate with the crits. And right there it is. That was why I was trying to keep my HP capped. Also why I was, considering trying to... she might kill her. Oh, because that does a damage. Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Alright. So I guess I couldn't have technically died unless he would go before my Vestal here. I am actually just going to change... I just want to see how much damage my Rage does. And I'm not going to use Rage on the off chance it was a critical, because I don't want to kill him right away, because I want to get to the heals so I didn't have to eat a bunch of food and have her low HP, and then it dies out to the DOT. So it was a weird small transformation right there, but I really needed it to secure my person's life. And yeah, I mean, there's not much more to say. I just needed her to live there. Man. Probably don't need holy waters. I have plenty of crests actually, so we'll do that. I need to swap them back. There we go. Yeah, you always gotta watch out for those giant crits on those giants criticals. There we go. At most points in the game, like all levels, what I mean, you'll just go down to 0. I'm just looking. I'm wondering if I should chance my emerald and just take the trinket. But if I get another emerald, I'm going to feel silly about it. I guess I'll pop 1 torch and then do that. Try to get as much out of my torch as possible. I can even use Ray of Light a couple of times to try to get my torch back. Yeah, this is just the bad thing about Explore sometimes. I mean, not Explore, Objective. They just make you walk the whole dang thing sometimes. At least in Explore you're expecting it, but in Medium it's like you kind of want to wish it ends halfway through, but this may go to the end. And we don't want to do that.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
And it's especially worse when you have these things starting, I think, because once you get near the end of the dungeon you're collecting stuff, usually you can get rid of your bandages and other stuff and not feel bad about it. But before that, you kind of want to keep everything, but you don't have a lot of loot room, so it's usually an awkward situation where sometimes I don't know if I should get rid of stuff, or you'd be like, you know what, I feel like it's coming up soon, and that's never a good, Shambler, no way, sorry guys. Shambler fights are just tough. I would love to do them. The only problem is you like need to prepare for them. And right now, I don't really want to mess up any of my parties. Oh, that sucks. This is dark. I have frickin' Nashers and all that. Great. Great. I'm actually gonna transform. So it's gonna put a lot of stress on people, but we just need to get rid of these dogs. Try to get some light back as well. 72, that's pretty good. Pop that, pop that. I'm actually gonna try to stun both, just see if I can't get him stunned. There we go. The reason why I did that was I'm just trying to get the light back up. And that's about it. I'm trying to control stress, trying to get the light back up, trying to get HP. It's a weird situation. This party's not my favorite, but these were the individuals I wanted to use without messing up my like future parties coming, so I kind of had to make a weird makeshift party I'm not used to. And I also had to go to the Weald, so I didn't have a lot of choices for what I wanted to do, but I'm not going to use that as an excuse. It's done fairly well. It's just I think the length and the provisions I did actually have been my biggest issue. Oh, just dodge it. Thank you. That's all you gotta do sometimes, just dodge it. Get the light back up. Now, that's stun, actually. I'll tell you what. Okay, I wasn't sure if I wanted to kill him, but I also don't want to dick around with it. I just want him gone. Do I need busts? Kinda. We'll do that. I'm trying to get the sanitarium to 3 spots. So... Man, there's 2 rooms left. Please don't be in the last room. Thank you. Now what I'm gonna do actually is just peek out maybe for another fight where some more curios such as that. And the reason why I'm not turning off the torch yet is just in case we get a big fight here. I don't want to be caught off guard. I should probably stop after this. This is kind of dangerous. Perfect. Turn off the torch. Sometimes you can get like a gem. Yep, there you go. 500 gold. Every little bit of gold, and I got a sun ring out of that. I love sun rings. They're one of my favorites. The Fitz Gambler. Resolve 5. Someone hit Resolve 4. So that's pretty good. I need the Abomination to start getting up there, and the Abomination's just kind of oh, yes. I'm going to be fighting. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay. That's really good. That's about as lucky as I could get, actually. So I'm going to be I'm really excited about that, and I can also finally do that. Now I get 3 of these. This is going well. I'm pretty happy with what just happened and all of those occurrences. And now what I'm going to do real quick is just pretty much go through my level Resolve 5s here and just remove... Good gracious, how much crap are on these people? Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure, because I'm going to be entering Crimson Court, so I don't really want any quirks for that, so they look good. So pretty much, we're just going to be going through and finding crippling ones, which I'm usually Stress Eater. I'm not feeling it. Well, I guess the bigger question is, what do I actually want to do against the Brigand Pounder? I want to take in... Okay, let's just go look. I'm going to make my party, and then we're going to decide what I want to do. We're going to bring her in, so bring her in. Nah, not the Sun Ring. Stun skill chance. Yeah, let's do that. Get her stun up. Yeah, we good there. Then we want to bring in Mr. Corbett. Damage, damage. Wow, a lot of damage. I think I'm going to remove the head for the ring, actually, because that doesn't take away HP and also gives 5 accuracy. So we can make sure we can definitely hit that Matchstick Man. Probably going to bring in a Houndmaster there. And the front row position, I think, just because, oh, well, I better not campfire then. Shoot. I should really just take a lot of time to the side and just get the shield breaker nonsense out of the way. So I'm actually not going to take her. This would be a good time to show the, oops, sorry. Trying to add her and then move it. There we go. This would be a good time, though, to show her off on how she can be useful to your party. Am I feeling dangerous? Minus 10 dodge, jeez, and minusing 10 HP but 20 for speed. It's just a weird party I'm doing right now. Dang it, I keep messing it up. Now he can only hounds Harry, but what's her speed? It's 8. This is a weird party. I don't really like it. But I definitely want to start with a lunge, and that's why I'm keeping... Well, how about this? You go here, you go... Wait a second. No. Wow, everyone's got really slow speed in this party. So, we'll try this setup. I don't know how I'm feeling about it. It's a little awkward, in all honesty. And he has unparalleled finesse, good. I'm probably going to do clean guns, actually. It's tough to say. Sorry about this. I didn't really expect... I always forget that my shield breakers in this playthrough are not through their whole little issue. So when I want to go take them out, sometimes I have to go audible the party composition I was thinking of, and sometimes that takes a lot of time, as you can see, so my apologies for that. But it's a pretty big deal. I don't want anyone dying, and also I wanted to go rather smoothly, and also show you how things can be done effectively. So, it's a weird world I tried to exist in. And actually, I'm sorry, one more thing, guys. I want to bring along a map. There's going to be a lot of scouting, so he doesn't need the bleed amulet, really. We definitely need a more scouting than we do, bleed. I think I chucked it on one of my lower levels. I was using them for stuff. Okay, I probably passed over it. There it is. That's another Houndmaster. What do you have? Oh, you have no quirks. Let's do that. Taking the no quirk Houndmaster. Alright, 2 sets of food. 3 shovels bought, but +1 from the her. We're just going to go with 12 torches. Make sure we don't run out of torches again. And now I'm going to buy things like I normally would. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring in like 1 anti-venom just in case.
The wild whispers of heresy roused the rabble to violent action. Such was the general air of rebellion that even my generous offer of gold to the local constabulary was rebuffed. To reassert my rule, I sought out unscrupulous men skilled in the application of force. Tight-lipped and terrifying, these mercenaries brought with them a war machine of terrible implication.
Terrible implication. Alright, so 3-5. We know we can forget this whole circle crap down there, and we can just head to the right and then fall down. So that's pretty good. Hopefully this map will also show you that that is going to be correct. There you go. Well, actually, it doesn't prove that it's not that room, but for the most part, it's not going to be that room. So, that's a really fortunate map, actually, but to find secret rooms still, you do need to get critical scouting, not map scouting. The maps you get and things like that do not count towards the scouting chance of a lot of money in rooms. Therefore, you do need to do that on your own. And this is awkward because I can't hit her for like two rounds now, essentially. So,
The
I think I'm going to riposte because maybe she will do an ability against him and we can just straight up kill her. We'll see. And then I guess I'll guard. Wait, I didn't want to do that because now I'm guarding. Ah, I blew it. I blew it. Oh, no, I didn't. There we go. Lucky me. Lucky me. She didn't attack both. I kind of blew that whole riposte thing, but I probably should have picked the Vestal. This might be the fight where I lunge. Yeah. I was hoping to do a little more damage. I think I did on the bottom end. It's good if the fungal grabbers go first because they're not going to get their mark combos, which are now coming into play. Oh, nope, the rain of blood. Oh, son of a chicken. Okay, I do have one anti-venom though, so I can reverse that 3 for 5. Yeah, if they keep going before the fungal artillery, that's awesome because they're not going to get all that extra damage and stuff from the marks. Double Rain of Blight, that's interesting. Usually they go for the mark. I am actually kind of confused on the fact that they just tried to do that. Not really going to complain too much though, because that really does save me a lot of HP. Normally the Grave Robber would be better at dodging, but I do have the Risk Taker quirk on her, so she really has a lot of accuracy minus on her. So she's probably not going to dodge as much as she should. And boop, stun. We're doing great actually. I'm really liking this party composition. It's a little weird. I've used a lot of these characters, these 3 characters in particular together. I'm actually going to howl, try to get some stress off. 5, 5, 5. Excellent. 15 stress gone. Once again, the Grave Robber review. Pick to the face. It's a pretty good ability. If you don't have the Grave Robber, I mean, yes, if you don't have the Shield Breaker, is what I meant to say. So I definitely use Pick to the Face occasionally to my benefit. And as you can see, it was pretty useful right there for those higher protection based enemies. Yeah, we don't need that much food. I'm probably going to pop my camp here, my campfire skill here, and try to get some double scouts going to see if the secret room's over here. And if we finish this dungeon pretty quickly, I'm going to either skip or fast forward to these rooms with my remaining scouting chance if I have any left to show you don't give up at the end of the dungeon. Try to find that secret room because it might be down here as well. And since we got that map, we know there's essentially nothing down here, like no real fights, so we get about 3 opportunities to get a decent double scout, which is going to be a lot of money. And see, there's that Rend the Marked, and that's why I didn't want them functioning off the mark, but they did this time. We just have to live with it, but we definitely got fortunate that those slower speeds were actually going before the higher speeds, but we weren't so fortunate here. Yeah, see, double Rend the Mark. Now, that's a good dodge, but could have easily been another crit, putting me in a hard position. Alright, he's already marked, but they just want to make sure he stays marked. It does decrease dodge, so I guess it's beneficial. I'm going to Throwing Dagger into him, because this already went, and we don't need 2 marks coming out. So, but I am just going to kill off the marker now. There's no way I really kill that guy, and there's no stuns to... I could have stunned with that, but I'm feeling confident that they won't do too much damage. And even if they do, yeah, as I say, I'll have another turn to get rid of it, so... Just one of those things, just kind of have to look at and be like, even if they do crit, what is the implications of that? So, I just wanted to cap him off on his HP and then be done, essentially. We're gonna do that so we can pick up those. Actually, I don't want those. I want deeds. Do that. Boom, 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 boom. It doesn't matter who does that. Scouting, that, and clean guns, and that should be all of them. No campfire surprises. Okay, so that was a double scout actually, and the secret room was not within here, which means it's most likely down here. Now I'm going to have 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 fights. Hopefully I can keep my scouting, but most likely on the way back. And I am going to come back, so I'm actually not going to open this now. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to open that now because we don't want to waste... I'm probably going to be heading back in lower light is what I'm trying to say. When I head back in lower light, I'm going to get more loot and heirlooms, and I'll also not need as many things. Therefore, we should be okay. Perfect. That wasn't a hard fight, but it was just kind of awkwardly set up, so I'm glad I was able to dispatch that effectively. We brought along a grave robber, so you can easily trap disarm that. The Houndmaster with the map actually has, I think, a higher trap disarm now, but grave robber always has exactly as much as you need, so it's not like I was putting the party at risk. And I am going to lose my scouting benefits. If I was a hard butt, I would really just turn around now, go find it, then come back. But I'm going to just try without the 30% scouting increase. I may not get it, but we'll see. For the sake of time, I am not going to go running around like a madman for the chance of finding the map. For the chance of getting it scouted. We have a pretty high scouting in this party already, so I'm going to trust the fact that we're good. Excellent start. Nice surprise. Get only the Nasher to go probably in a row twice. And all we need the Nasher not to do is get a critical. So let's hope that's not a crit. Uh-huh. Yeah, sure, why not? And you might be asking, why don't you want the crit? Well, I don't want the crit for the stress. The damage is actually pretty negligible, in all honesty. I just really didn't want to take the stress damage. It wasn't a lot, but stress damage is stress damage, and I don't want to be dealing with it. Decimated. I like my party being nice and low on the stress.
These nightmarish creatures can be
get rid of that jade. Okay. Once again, we'll open that up on the way back, because I'll probably kill the torch at the end of the fight here. So I'll be coming back through in pitch darkness and picking up more loot that way. It's like she heard that I didn't want to take stress and she did not care. That is not kind. Once again, pick to the face is gonna be great because we can get right through that protection. Please dodge. Okay. And I'm in a weird spot. I don't know if I want to riposte because I might actually be able to hit the crone. So I think I'm going to try riposting. The Wicked Slice is probably stronger. But I'm hoping she targets. That's a non-damage ability. Crap. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Ooh, 17 damage on pick to the face though. Dang. That's a lot, man. Yeah, see, now we're sitting at like 21 stress. See, that's bothersome. That bothers me. I don't like that. It bothers me. Okay. Now this is where things get a little weird, where I now need to change up my party comp. Yeah, well, just wait. Whoops. Okay, she's gonna pick the whole time, and these three are gonna focus everyone else. I also need him to riposte because there's gonna be Fusiliers alive. I don't know why I'm doing this. I think some people bleed, but I'm not gonna use them for anything else. So,
a marvel of technology.
But
An engine of destruction.
yeah, we're just gonna pick to the fifth. We're just gonna 7. Okay. Don't worry, she's not going to be the only one hitting it by round like 3 or 4, but we are definitely going to want to see better results than the damage we just saw there. That was not good. Yeah, that was terrible. Since I killed that guy, I don't need to stun anyone. I'm just going to try to cap off the HP I kind of lost there. But yeah, that's 7 damage. We're hoping for it to be like around 10, hopefully. Ooh, nice critical. It means it clears the body, which means I can actually point blank the Brigand if he doesn't summon anyone in front. Don't summon anyone. Ah, well, I can still blow this dude away. Well, actually, we just want to kill him off. Because I was worried if I kill him, send her to the front, that would only leave 1 chance for me to really kill the Matchstick Man, so I'm gonna just play cool and methodical. It's really the only way you lose to the boss is if you're greedy, but I also don't want this taking 5 hours, so I am gonna try to be a little greedy when appropriate, but I also want to do this without losing anybody to show you how this fight can be done well. And right there, see right there, and that's why we don't need to be greedy. 10 damage, pretty good. Once we get a critical, this fight's really gonna speed up. But for right now, we're okay with the fact that we're gonna be just chipping it by 10 to 11 every time. And with the dog bones, occasionally we are gonna get some pretty good chip. So rounds like that, we're gonna do about, what was that, a 6 of its HP, so that's not bad. We do need a riposte again, so I'm gonna riposte the Matchstick Man. I was just trying to figure out. There we go, nice. So with how that actually just set up, I can riposte the Brigand Pounder while still getting my riposte up, but also do some more 11 damage. There we go. See, that works out well. We're just gonna keep everyone nice and capped alike, and we gonna be fine. No other brigands were summoned, which is excellent. Hope for a critical. 16 out of 17 HP. Oops. Oh, I wanted to switch that. Whoops. Get my dog bone. Where's my dog bone? There we go. Yeah, I had 2 dog bones left. I probably didn't need to do that, but most definitely we wanted to make sure that that was a surefire kill. And do I want to kill him? I'm actually going to leave him alive. He has such garbage HP. He's definitely not going to survive another riposte. So he'll shrapnel blast again, but that doesn't really bother me. So I don't really mind that he's going to shoot again, because he'll probably die. And after he shoots, I'm actually going to turn off the light and just finish the Brigand. Yeah, now I'm going to finish the Brigand. I'm not going to focus the Matchstick Man because I have 2 more people to attack. And there it is. Now, you could have called that stupid greedy because technically I could have probably missed both my attacks there at the very end. Very unlikely chance, but still a chance. But, you know, statistically that would have been so low. That would have been crazy. Oh, I said return to Hamlet. Whoops. That's such a natural thing to do. That's okay. It was a really good dungeon. Fanatic. But that secret room was definitely to the left side there, and I probably could have found it, but whatever. We have to make do with what we, the little incidental errors we do occasionally. So that was a pretty good run. We are now going to be very, very close, if not doing the Crimson Court next episode. I'm not going to do it this one. I'm going to, after this video, I might play a dungeon or 2. Just to get me caught up on some things. I probably won't upload it because it's just going to be casual dungeons, not really working towards anything, and I really don't feel like talking the whole time in all honesty, so I don't want there to be like a lot of silence as I just meander through places just leveling up. But thank you for watching. I did definitely want to bring up the Brigand Pounder, how you can handle him with, once again, non-DLC characters. Shieldbreaker would be a better character than the Grave Robber, but as you saw, with that, well, especially with that damage increase in the Weald, it made pretty good work of it. Thank you for watching. Stick around.